So what am I going to put onto my CV? How do I make myself stand out? I can guarantee that every single one of you has achievements. Okay? So what I want to do is split you up into groups of 2 and spend 5 minutes brainstorming what achievements you have. And if you're struggling to come up with achievements, use these as prompts. So what relevant technical skills do you have? What have you done with those skills? Have you had any leadership positions? They don't have to be in your academic life, they could be out of your academic life. Where have you taken initiative or responsibility? Where have you worked in a group? What problems have you solved? Where's evidence of you being able to critically analyze things? You all work in you're all studying a very technical degree, so you definitely are practicing critical analysis. Where have you creatively come up with a different way of doing something? Where have you demonstrated your ability to think independently? Okay, does that feel doable? You don't sound sure. What's the uncomfortable part of this for you? Is there something uncomfortable about this?
Like I'm not supposed to have like let's say I say I have potential. Am I not supposed to have like something that supports the fact that I have?
Absolutely, absolutely. So the exercise is for each of you to pair up and talk about something that you think you might be able to put down and what substantiates that. And if you say, but I've never done anything that demonstrates leadership, think about different situations where maybe you've organized something, or you've brought a group of people together, or you've had to inspire people to do something, or negotiate with somebody to get something done. Whether it's in your personal life, your community life, your student life. Every single one of you, I can guarantee, has had something relevant to leadership, something relevant to an achievement. Okay? Right. Yeah.
Being a mentor, that's something you can add to your CV as well.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's a leadership part.
Okay, so 10 minutes, and then you're going to give us a little bit of feedback. Right, so does everybody have some achievements for their CV? You're all supposed to go, yes! Yes? No? Who's struggling? Who's struggling to find an achievement to put down? You are? Okay. Tell us why. What are you struggling with? Oh, sorry. So, any form of achievement. So, on your CV, ideally, you want to have some academic achievements, but if you don't have those, look in other areas of your life where you've achieved things. And I know you have. Everybody has. So you can blend the two together if you need to. So, well, somebody here who's going, no, you've got achievements, tell me what he's achieved. Okay. So what's the struggle with putting that down? How does the class rep become the class rep? Oh, so your peers voted you in as the class rep. Okay, so what's wrong with saying on your CV, voted by my peers to be the class rep for 2018? So they're two parts of a coin, okay? And sometimes they can be very different, but there's an element of self-leadership here. You don't achieve things without having a sense of drive and determination to get somewhere, okay? So in this instance, your peers have voted you to be the class rep, either because they hate you and nobody else wanted that job, or because they think you're worthy of leading them as the class rep, okay? I think that's worth putting down. What you can then do is pull out of that. What did you learn in the position of being the class rep? What did you have to do? What were you responsible for? Okay, so what are you responsible for as class rep? Okay.
Before they go to the lecturers, they used to send emails.
Okay, did you have to problem solve some of the complaints? Okay, okay. So in that position, you were responsible for problem solving. You were responsible for being a liaison between the class and the lecturers. What else? Oh, okay. Okay, so you've applied some of your organizational skills. Yeah? You've had to communicate where people are going to for the weekend. Okay? Okay? You've had to organize getting people there. Okay? Those are all things that demonstrate to an employer that you have got some of these abilities that you've already applied and that you will be able to bring to the workplace. I promise you, at your level, do not shy away from putting down what you've achieved, positions that you've held, and anything that could be seen as leadership. Okay? And if you're feeling uncomfortable, and this is why I want you to do this as a group, ask your peers. I think I don't have anything that I've achieved. I don't think I've been in any leadership positions. What do you think? Hey, what are you talking about? You've done this, that, and the next thing. Okay? So, during the course of the next couple months, chat to each other. Get each other's perspectives on what you've achieved. And if you need somebody else to word it for you, get somebody else to word it for you. Because sometimes we can't see our own achievements, but other people can. And if in your CV you shy away from advocating for yourself, a potential employer is never going to know. So you might be doing yourself an injustice. Okay. Anybody else struggled? Okay. All right. So, I think a really important point is to recognize that nobody is born an expert, okay? We all go on a journey towards developing our expertise, and on that journey, we all learn things, okay? So, you are at the beginning of your journey in terms of moving into the world of work. Maybe some of you are a little bit further ahead than others. But draw on what you've done throughout your life. What did you do at school? What positions did you have? What problems did you solve for yourself or for others? Where have you taken initiative? And that could be whether you've taken a risk, whether you've taken a leap of faith, something that you've tried and failed at, something that you've tried and succeeded at. Really think through all these things, and then, as I said, ask your friends what they think you've achieved. And that might give you a lot of material to work with that you are struggling to figure out for yourself. Okay.